standing together condemning the assault on the men and women on blue. I always have said that it is our responsibility to build relationship between the police and the community. We need to focus on prevention. As someone that has been dedicating my whole life denouncing any case of excessive use of force by members of the NYPD, I also recognize that it is our responsibility to send a message loud and clear that in the city of New York, there's a zero tolerance for anyone that assaults a police officer, as we don't want no member of the community to be a victim of excessive use of force by any member of the NYPD. So there's no doubt that we had to do our part to eradicate violence from our street. What is happening today is that areas such as where we stand right now, which is the poorest area, congressional area in the whole United States of America, deserve more attention. When anything happens in a middle-class community right here in the city of New York, we invest millions of dollars. But when people lose their life because of the results of violence, there's not the same attention. So again, we are here asking all New Yorkers to send the solidarity to the men and women of the NYPD, to let them know that they have our backup, that the whole New York City, that the 8.6 million New Yorkers are in solidarity with them, that we demand justice, but also we want to focus our attention on building great close working relationship between the police and the community. So nosotros estamos hoy aquí para mandar un mensaje bien claro. La ciudad de Nueva York condena cualquier asalto que se haga a la policía, y lo hacemos con la misma energía que también nosotros hablamos cuando demandamos y denunciamos cualquier abuso que se haga en esta ciudad por parte de la policía a un civil. La única forma en la que nosotros vamos a seguir hacia adelante, a erradicar la violencia, es si nosotros hacemos prevención. But what is happening in the last 24 hours is unacceptable. I had two daughters, 13 and 7, and I know that I can organize, I can agitate, I can legislate at a council and make the men and women, the NYPD, accountable. But I also rely on the men and women in blue to keep our city, our streets safe. So our prayer to the police officer that was a victim of the assault, we condemn this assault with the same energy that we condone any case of excessive use of an excessive use of force by members of the NYPD when that things happen in our community. Nosotros condenamos cualquier uso de fuerza que se haga en esta ciudad, pero en este caso específicamente. But today, we are here, yes, standing, sending the message loud and clear that the 8.6 million New Yorkers condemn these assaults that men and women of the 41 police precinct went through. That's unacceptable. We don't tolerate it, and we are here calling for everyone to send a prayer, to send a solidarity. We need to have safe streets. We rely on building working close relationship between police and the community in order for our children to be safe when they walk in our street. Hoy termino de nuevo reiterando, nosotros necesitamos construir un puente sólido de relación seria y cerca entre la policía y la comunidad. Denunciemos cualquier asalto a la policía, pedimos que lo protejamos a ellos, que se pongan todos los recursos, y lo hacemos con la misma fuerza que como también nosotros denunciamos cualquier caso donde un policía abusa de la fuerza con un individuo en esta ciudad. Now let's hear, and also for someone who is a brother, that also we work a lot together, Joel Rivera also, who do a lot of work organizing around the youth, and his father, Reverend Rivera, he run the church here 170 in Jerome.
Thank you. We here with elected officials as well as community activists. We work on 170th in Jerome. I run servicing our youth in the Latino Pastoral Action Center. And as Idanis has said, we always bring attention to police abuse. But we're also here to say that 99% of all police officers do a great job and keep us safe. And we need to support our police officers. I have police officers in my family, in my church, and we want to make sure that anyone that commits a crime against a police officer is dealt with swiftly. They say that we only bring attention when something happens to our community against the police. That's a lie. We love our police, we support our police, and our police protect us. So we're here as elected officials and community activists saying that we support our police, not in only this, but that our police need more services. They need more mental health services. They deal with the ugliest side of society, and we want to make sure that our police officers are receiving all the help that they need so that they can keep us safe. So everyone say police lives matter.
Police lives matter.
One more time.
Police lives matter.
One more time.
Police lives matter.
So once again, I want to thank Idanis and our wonderful officers that keep us safe every day. Thank you and God bless.
Thank you. Now let's hear from another leader in the community, Lisa, who also been working with us, being sure that we send a message a toda la ciudad de que tenemos que proteger a los policías de la misma forma que también nosotros esperamos que ellos nos protejan a nosotros. Una district leader, una aspirante a district leader, una líder de nuestra comunidad.
Sí, buenas tardes a todos. Así como dice Idanis, tenemos todos que unirnos y traer recursos para el Bronx para poder tener la comunidad segura. Porque como dice Idanis, no solamente es luchar cuando cae un civil, también luchar cuando un policía es afectado. La policía no está aquí para defendernos a nosotros. Y como dijo Joel, buscar recursos para esas personas que tienen problemas de droga, porque lamentablemente todo esto que está pasando es por la misma situación de los casos de personas que andan en la calle sin nada, o sea, sin un futuro promisorio, o sea, andan en la calle técnicamente vagando y la policía está trabajando para nosotros en un papel encomiable que da su vida todos los días en la calle para defendernos nosotros. Así que todos unidos a defender lo que es realmente el NYPD. Yo estoy de acuerdo con eso porque yo tengo familia también en NYPD, en el YPD. Okay, now I'm here to support the NYPD as well as Idani and Joel, because I know they're fighting for our rights every single day in the street. They made our street safe. So please fight for the right for NYPD. I support Idani and I support Joel. Thank you.
Now let's hear from Mr. Coelho, and then we will hear from Pastor Sonia too.
Thank you, Mr. Rodríguez. Again, we would like to send our prayers and well wishes to the officers. I think it's important that, again, we do mention that 99% of our brothers in blue are out here doing a fantastic job protecting our communities. But I think as a community activist, it's important that I mention that the violence that has been happening here in the Bronx is a complete reflection of what's happening in our communities. It's important that you understand that there's a divide here in the Bronx, that there is a community of people that are being left out, there's a community of people that are not getting resources and support, and there's a lot of development and building of the Bronx, and a lot of people are being left behind. And this violence is a reflection of the people that are being left behind. So I think it's important that we do address everything that's afflicting us here in the Bronx, and we need great leaders like Rodríguez to come and support us and bring the Bronx back to where it needs to be. Thank you.
Thank you. Now let's hear from la pastora Sonia Fernandez, also who is someone a leader in the Garifano community, in the Latino community, in the South Bronx community too.
Yes, thank you. And not only for the Garifano community, for the Central American community and for Hispanic, and everybody who needs help in these cases. Yes, nobody has they don't supposed to do this for no police, because the police are there just to help us. And I know that sometimes they make mistakes, but not all of them. So that's not mean that they anybody can come to kill our officer. So yo quiero decirles de que también estamos aquí representando a todos los que están viendo este programa ahora mismo, y quiero que sepan que también hay centroamericanos que están viendo esto, y quiero que sepan ellos de que estamos aquí para defender a nuestros oficiales y policías, y que no debe de hacerse lo que se está haciendo, tanto para el policía como tanto para la gente. Todos necesitamos ser respetados, y voy a orar por los policías y también por aquellos que están haciendo y quieren seguir haciendo la maldad, para que no la hagan, porque no es correcto. Y su familia, de una manera especial, su familia. Padre, en el nombre de Jesús, a esta hora, oh Dios, yo vengo presentándote este caso. Tú sabes, oh Dios, cómo está esta familia. Esta familia está quebrantada, Dios mío. Padre, sé propicio a cada necesidad de nuestros policías, porque los necesitamos. Pero también sabemos, oh Dios, que en vano trabajan ellos si tú no estás con ellos. A esta hora yo te los presento, y te presento, Señor, a cada persona que está aquí en este lugar, que se ha unido con el concejal Idanis para poder venir y decirle a las personas que tenemos que estar al 100% defendiendo lo que es justo y lo que es correcto. En el nombre de Jesús. Amén.
We have some two people, our good friend, Francisco's
Every day I have lived in this country for 50 years, and I have noticed the lack of opportunity that our youth receive less and less. More money is going to affluent community. We have no programs, we have no sports, there is no mental health programs available anymore. All we have is a lot of delinquents walking in the street without the proper attention by the federal government, the state, and the city. It is very easy. This policy of hands down, where you have to create a safe area for people to use drugs, that have to be taken away. Giving a syringe to someone to use it, it's incrementing and it's producing more delinquents in our society, because they have to go out, purchase the drugs. What we have to do is take control of our community by giving them the same opportunity like anyone else. I would like to see the federal government come down with $90 million, the way they did to other communities, so the police department could flourish the community with sports, mental health. My brother was a cop, and every time that he put on his uniform, I didn't sleep at night. As a human being, as a community person, every time I walked the street, I was also afraid to be assaulted by some of the local cops. Like 99% of the cops, they have family, they do a great job. It is wonderful when you call 911 and they come to your rescue. But we also need money. What we need is money for community programs. There's nothing out there. You see youth in the street, walking in the street aimlessly, no place to go, and that have to stop.
Vamos a escuchar al final José Flete, también una persona que, un líder de nuestra comunidad que siempre aboga también por el derecho de todos. Denunciamos cuando hay exceso de fuerza, pero también denunciamos los casos cuando un policía es asaltado.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm here to support Idanis and the rest of the crew that are here now. Like everybody else said, everyone have a family as a cop in the family. So what I'm doing, like the minister just said before, we all praying that none of this keep happening. That whatever is going on now, so the future electors, that they can do something about this. And then we just hope that none of this thing keep happening, and I hope that none of this will repeat it again like it happened just yesterday. So a la persona le pido a Dios, estoy orando para que los oficiales salgan bien, que nada le haya pasado, que su vida no corra peligro como hasta el momento, y que Dios los bendiga a todos. Gracias.
¿Alguna pregunta? Thank you. Gracias. Vamos a aprovechar.